What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be carrying on from the trail build that we started in the last episode, which is this epic switchback berm trail that we're going to be slowly working on. For those of you that don't know, over lockdown we've been building trails and documenting them, and we've completed one trail, and that is way over that way. It's such a sick downhill trail. You can watch all the videos in this playlist up here. There'll be links everywhere for those. But today we're just going to be carrying on with what we started in the last episode, which is this sick switchback. I know now, as we were saying at the end of that episode, that it's going to need to be built up quite a lot, because it's going to come out of this corner and then go round that way. But I'll give you a better angle of it. So you drop in there, come down into this berm. This is probably going to need to be built up as well, but work in progress and all that. And then you're going to go round that way and down another berm. But today it's going to mostly just be getting on with it and building up that berm, extending the trail a bit further on. So without further ado, let's get down to it and start digging. Also, guys, a small percentage of the people that watch my videos are actually subscribed to my channel, so if you end up enjoying this video, consider giving me a sub. I've got loads more build videos like this, loads of riding videos, getting on the adventure, and consider giving me a sub. Cheers, guys. Okay, so the first port of call is to make this bigger, so it's kind of the same shape all the way around. This is going to be such a hard part of the trail, and it literally is a baptism of fire. You drop in straight into a tight corner and then an even tighter switchback. I think I'm going to need to cut the high line higher, because I can then use all that soil and put it over there, which would be really handy. And the main reason I'm making a trail like this, the other trail we made was a steep downhill trail. I've been wanting to learn how to corner on steep, tight corners for a long time, because my cornering isn't the best, and I figured over lockdown it would be a perfect way to practice that and scrub up on my building skills and get you guys involved as well. So it's been really good so far. I'm loving doing the videos. So what I'm doing is chopping this bank out so it makes the high line wider, and then also allows me to chuck all this to make the berm bigger. And then I might start digging out the other side there just for the extra soil. So now I'm going to grab the shovel and start stacking all of this here. That dirt is definitely making it bigger now, which is really cool. It's a lot more pronounced at the top. I think now I'm going to need to build it more over this section so it kind of connects, makes a full turn. I'm really wondering if this is actually going to be rideable, because it really relies on the fact that you come out of the corner and go up here. But that's quite a big thing in its own right. And I wonder if you come too tight, you're going to go round, and because there's barely a bike length in it, you're going to go around the corner and just get stuck and go over the bars. But I'm not afraid of a challenge, so we'll finish building it and then ride it, and if it gets sketchy or is unrideable, then we will go from there and change the layout. So yeah, next need to basically build this so it swoops more, build it up nice and level. Does look cool though. What do you reckon? Okay, so we have some nice soil now, and it's really starting to take the shape of a switchback. It's just going to need all the soil shifting back, more of a shape. Still think it's too tight, but we'll see. We will see. How sick does that look now it's been patted down? It's not really deep enough, I don't think, so I might have to chop it out and stack it back over. How sick is that? Now it's been properly smoothed, so as I was saying, I think this bit would be more like the entrance to the berm, so it's nice and gradual, and as you come around it gets steeper, and then hopefully it should work. It looks so sick though, I'm so pleased with it. It's just going to need a bit of rain to pat it down, I think, make it a bit stronger because it is quite soft, especially there. Let's see if we can get a lower angle and see what it looks like. Oh yeah, how cool is that? Oh, this angle shows it quite well. Look at that, so clean. Just gotta hope you don't hit this tree. Okay, so it's almost lunchtime, but we're gonna have a quick look at where we're gonna go next because we're just gonna keep chopping. So, I'm gonna come around this corner, out this way, and it's probably gonna be medium speed, so we're gonna carry on over the top like this, gradually dropping down, and then I did have the idea of going between the two trees, which would be cool, but it's going to take a lot of hacking to get through that. So I'm thinking come this way, and then a berm takes you round and then down between. See if I can get down there without falling over. Through these trees maybe, like a berm catches you like so, around here, between them and another berm, maybe around this tree could be pretty cool. And then along here, that's the bottom of the other trail there, so it could also link onto that. Cool, so I've had my lunch. It's now time to keep going as we said. So let's get the time lapse on and just keep following this line across. Let's do it. So the trail is now extending. Before it was just up to here. If I walk back a bit, you can see now the corner switches back, goes back on itself, and then there's going to be another corner here. So now we've got to start working out how to do the corner, because you're going to have to come, I think you're going to have to come up wide and then come down and round through there. It's hard to know, but I'm going to just have to clear all this rubbish out of the way. I haven't shown how sketchy steep it is in a couple videos. So here's this rock, so I just let it go and you see how steep it is. So now back on the time lapse, I've got to basically clear it to here, so it's like a equally as wide all the way along, and then down there cut it out. So now we're getting really far forward. It's looking so good. So now we're going to clear down to here and try and work out where the corner's going. I'm quite concerned that this tree is going to cause an issue, because it's going to come swooping round. We might have to go lower. I definitely want it to go this side of this tree here, so we'll work it out. It'll definitely work. How cool is it looking though? Looks so sick. Cool, so with that small amount of clearing, it's only just, you can see the line, it's going to be absolutely fine, because the berm will come down to, say, here without falling over. Berm will come down to about here, catch you by this root, send you round, and then you'll want to go slightly higher. So you're well clear of this tree. Go slightly higher, slightly higher, because it's going to be cut into another switchback around this tree to head that way, and it could also head that way as well. But we'll keep building, start on this berm, I reckon. Look at that, looking really good. I'm going to basically be doing what I've been doing with these two berms, is I'm going to cut this corner off so you can kind of just drift down into it, but the berm's going to have to come up to right by this tree so you can hook into it there. It's going to be another super tight corner, and all that dirt needs to go back more, basically so it's level with the tree. So you come out the corner and you kind of just go past the tree, and then it'll give you all the room to go into the high line and round. Slightly starting to take shape now. I'm basically taking all the soil from here and piling it like I was before, and just slowly banking it up. So we've got this flat platform now, and it's basically going to just be from here around and there. It's going to take a lot more work than the other ones, I think, but it's going to be so worth it. Definitely. It's got really dark. I think it's going to rain again. Actually no, I should say I hope it doesn't rain again, because last time I said that they started hammering it down. So pleased with this so far though, it looks awesome. Now have this little bank formed. I'm going to start digging down, because most of the berm is going to be formed by the groove in the ground. So it's basically going to be the edge of this groove over to here, and I'm going to dig it up, chuck it over. Most of the berm is underground then, so it takes a lot less work. I probably should have done that first, but we're here to learn. Let's see how it goes. So looking down on it, the corner is way too tight, but for now, I don't know how to make that more. I guess once I push all that out towards the tree so it's level with it, it'll make the corner a bit more gradual. And I'm going to chop this bank so it kind of eases into it a bit more. It's looking really good though. It's going to need to be dug down so much deeper than the other ones though, but it'll be so worth it, especially as I've branched it out quite a bit more this way. In fact, I can chop this piece off here like I was just saying and use that, because it's going to need to be dug so much further and deeper. Already looking so much better, and because I've pushed this, it still needs to come back quite a bit more. Because I've pushed it, the corner's a lot less severe now, which is good, but it's gonna take a lot of pickaxing to get through it. That's why we're here, to build awesome trails. So what we've made progress today is actually really good. So since the last video, we've basically built this berm up to be a lot better. Then we've extended this way, And then we've got this corner. This may even eventually need a berm as well, but I think it might be quite cool to have it as a loose corner. Then you drop down into this berm. So next time we're going to be extending this way. We're going to complete this berm. Might have a look at patching this one and making it higher up here, just so that it's a bit more forgiving. But definitely going to finish this one, get the pickaxe in there, and it's looking really good. I thought it wouldn't come together this quickly, this trail, but I guess the more you make, the more experience you get and the easier it gets. So it's looking so good though. I want to know what you guys think, so leave me a comment and let me know, because it's going to be gnarly. Like, that's so steep, I can't even walk up that. Then it comes into this berm, really steep there. It's like the same kind of level of steepness, and then again, just so gnarly. I can't wait to ride it though. So there we go, guys. Gonna call it there because it's starting to get quite dark and I'm absolutely knackered from the last few days of just constant building, but it's coming together so well. I'd really like to know what you guys think, so leave a comment, drop me a like if you enjoyed the video, consider giving me a subscribe, and if you hit the bell button next to the subscribe button, it notifies you when I post a video and it helps me out quite a lot. Coming up with some recommended videos from me. Be sure to tune in next time for when we do more on this trail. I'm doing these videos twice a week as the progress goes on, and I'll catch you next time, guys. Cheers for tuning in.